He knows he's very effective around the rim, Clark. And he can step out and knock that shot. What a compliment to others from deep. Around 33%.
Only Shane Clark's 13th made three of the year. Here's Blair.
Too deep. Nice head around it. Oh, a full foul. You know, that's one of those, they're not going to call intentional, nor should they. But there was no way. He didn't want to run back. He was going to make sure with that right body, he might help the Steelers at some point in his career. But this is what you have to do collectively. Dig and scratch, rake, help your big defender, in this case, Cunningham.
Can you channel Sam Clancy all of a sudden?
Isn't that amazing? Yeah, very similar. Sam was leaner, believe it or not, I think, if I recall correctly.
And
as you noted before, you can see that graphic, 23. He's got to stay on the floor.
Gilbert Brown's on now. Here's Reynolds. Drives the baseline, comes back outside, guarded by Dixon.
And they'll go inside now that Blair is out of the game. Nice drag dribble. They should get something easy. Look at this nice pass.
Young with a rebound off Fisher's miss.
And that was all set up by the drag dribble by Cunningham.
So Blair goes to the bench in the first 3 minutes. Here's Fields trying to break down Fisher. Fisher, sixth man of the year in the Big East.
He does a great job getting into the lane on offense. Nice compliment to Reynolds.
Young overplayed by Redding. Jumper no.
Well, he can rebound for a little guy. Gets about 3 a game. Reynolds, pump fake. He's going to shoot 3. Smart, huh? Well, he gets you to bite, but that's the push of the ball down the floor. The 2-point guard mentality that Villanova possesses. Jay's got guys that have a great feel to give it up at the right time, and Reynolds just understands offense.
Well, Scotty Reynolds at the line, an outstanding free throw shooter. 81% he will shoot 3. In an earlier game in overtime against Seton Hall, he scored 40. He was 15 of 16 from the line.
And they're going to check and see if it was a 3, if I'm not mistaken. The fast pace, sometimes officials don't get a good angle. The correct thing to do. Both have started aggressively, but unfortunately haven't been able to finish.
Yes, and especially around the rim for Pitt.
Particularly.
Well, Tom O'Neill is the lead official. He's going to see if indeed this was an attempted 3.
See where that right foot is. I think it was behind it, if I'm not mistaken. That's a guess, so you can see it clearly. They're going to say 3.
Yep.
There's so many weapons that Villanova has on the perimeter. And you know what strikes me with both these teams? Dean Smith used to recruit guys that people say, gee, I don't know if he can play it kind of like a role player. Guys that fit, make you a team. And I think both these guys have captured that with their lineups. Now Scotty Reynolds.
He sustained what turned out to be a mild injury the other night.
Yeah, the hand on a follow-through. That'll teach you, Scotty, for playing defense, you know. Challenging it up with the big guys. He's got the glove on. He's not Peyton on defense, but a pretty good defender. And by the way, Dean Smith did have some pretty good players besides an occasional role player.
Yeah, I heard that. Is Jordan a role player? Billy Cunningham a role player? No, I'm not going down that path.
You get guys to compliment those guys.
I understand that. 3 for 3 for Scotty Reynolds. And Villanova up by 4 in the early going.
And what they do on free throws and occasionally on makes, they do this 3-quarter defense. Now, Pitt did turn it over in their first game on a couple of trips against that 3-quarter press. They're back straight up man.
Had 17 turnovers in that game.
There's Fields. A nice help.
Gilbert Brown puts it on the floor.
Oh, and they got a foul. They've got Anderson underneath there. He's the guy that forced the baseline. It's interesting, when we were young, which was quite a while ago, you never could let a guy go baseline. But what a lot of coaches teach is to force him deeper so he's under the glass and get some support under there. Villanova does a great job in that area.
Here's Brown at the line, sophomore out of Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. On the Tyrell Biggs, Sam Young, Dixon, and Fields. DeJuan Blair picked up his first foul a minute ago. 6-3.
the ability to penetrate now by Fisher and Reynolds.
Jumper Cunningham. He has perfected that shot.
Well, it's great because with the pinch poster, he can drag his big, a little uncomfortable playing him there. A terrific little dish by Fisher as well.
And Villanova's up by 5.